What does the Omaha real estate market look like as we head into April of 2023? In today's video, we're going to look at the Omaha real estate market for the month of April, and we're going to get started right now. My name is David Matney with Nebraska Realty. I'm a local realtor here in Omaha, Nebraska. Now, if you're interested in learning more about the Omaha real estate market, be sure to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell for notifications. Now, let's jump into today's topic. Let's get things started by looking at the current inventory. Currently, we have 1,089 homes on the active market in Douglas and Sarpy County. If you break that down between existing and new construction, we currently have 347 existing homes for sale and 742 new construction properties. Right now in Douglas and Sarpy County, we only have a total of 140 active listings in the $300,000 price point and below. If you break things down a little bit further, in the entry-level market between $200,000 and $300,000 in Douglas and Sarpy County, we only have 58 homes on the active market. This means it's a tough market for buyers at that price point. Like I said last month, if you're buying a home in that price range, you have to assume the seller is receiving multiple offers. Go in with your highest and best offer. A lot of buyers are going to ask, well, what should I offer? Now, if possible, find out what's important to the seller and try to accommodate the seller as much as possible. Does the seller need a certain closing date, or is the seller hesitant about repairs? All that can help you structure your offer. And then you also want to write your offer as if the home sells for $1 more than your offer. You're perfectly fine without getting the property. I know there's some folks out there that think that prices are going to be heading down, and you may be in for a very unpleasant surprise. Let's look at the numbers for March for Douglas and Sarpy County. Last month, we had 764 closed sales for the month of March. 605 were existing homes and 159 were new construction. The median closed sales price last month was $310,000, and the median days on market was 3 days on the market. How does last month compare to March of 2022? In March of 2022, we had 938 closed sales. 741 were existing homes and 197 were new construction properties. The median closed sales price was $296,300, and the median days on market was 2 days on the market. Home prices were up 4.6% compared to last year. However, the number of sales were down 18.5%. Sales are down because people who currently live in a $250,000 home at a 3% interest rate are not inspired to move unless they absolutely have to sell. The homes that are coming on the market at that price point are either estate sale sellers or people who are relocating. Now, speaking of relocation, if you're relocating to the Omaha area and you need any assistance, my contact information is in the description below. Since we're talking about interest rates, where are interest rates at? The interest rate for a 30-year fixed rate mortgage is currently at 6.34%. A year ago, rates were at 4.97%. Rates have come down since early March when rates were over 7%. There were buyers that were sitting on the sidelines last winter that are coming back into the marketplace because they're finding out that home prices are not coming down. They have to live somewhere, and if you buy, and let's say interest rates do come down, then you can refinance. But if you sit on the sideline and home prices just continue to climb, then you'll end up just paying more for that home later on down the road. Now, why do home prices continue to climb? Number one, more people are moving to the Omaha area for our higher quality of life. They like our employment situation, they like our schools, and they just want to get out of some of the bigger cities. Number two, more millennial buyers are hitting peak buying age. And then you compound that with number three, more seniors are aging in place. You're not seeing seniors put their home on the market and then move into nursing homes. Many of those seniors are staying in place. Number four, and we talked about this earlier, unemployment is at record lows. Jobs add buyers to the marketplace. Number five, builders have not built enough homes in the past decade to keep pace with demand. And number six, 85% of home buyers with mortgages have a rate below 5%. More sellers are staying put. They're just not putting their home on the market. Now we're going to look at a couple of charts for Douglas and Sarpy County. This first chart is going to be the median closed sales price for Douglas and Sarpy County going back to 2013. And you can see that we've had steady growth in the past 10 years. Now, just for fun, let's go back and look at the past 20 years for the median closed sales price. Even during the years of the Great Recession, our prices in Douglas and Sarpy County remained relatively stable. They didn't collapse or anything like that. Now, this is the inventory for the past 10 years. And you can see in 2013, we had over 3,500 homes on the market. And since then, it's decreased substantially. And then you can look at the years during the pandemic, 2021, 2022, we were well below 1,000 homes on the market. And since then, we've increased, but we're nowhere near where we were pre-pandemic. Now, just for fun, let's max this out and go back 20 years and look at the years during the Great Recession. How many homes were on the market? And you can see 2006, 2007, 2008, we had well over 5,000 homes on the market. And then when you look at the past few years, you can see how little inventory we actually have on the market. Now, this chart is going to show days on market, the median days on market over the past 10 years. And you can see that since 2013, we have seen a steady decrease in the days on market. Then when you look at the years of 2021 and 2022, we were below 10 days on the market. And then you can see last winter, you can see where it went up a little bit, where it was 9 days on the market. But since then, it has come back down again. Let's go back and look at the days on market during the last 20 years. Look at during the years of 2008, 2009, when it was 50 days on the market, and compare that to today's market. And you can see there's a substantial difference in terms of days on market during the Great Recession versus now. Here is a chart of the months of supply of homes on the market. And you can see back in 2013, we were at 3 months of inventory in terms of supply of homes on the market. And then look at those years during the pandemic, where 2021 and 2022, we were less than 1 month's supply of homes on the market. Now, just for fun, let's look at over the past 20 years. Here's a chart of the month's supply of homes going back 20 years. And you can see the current market is nowhere near the same as the Great Recession of 2008, 2009. We had over a 6-month inventory of homes on the market. Now, this chart here is the average percent of last list price. And you can see in 2013, 14, 15, during those years, homes weren't selling for a full listing price. But then as we hit 2020, look at that. The homes were selling well over 100% of list price. And just for fun, let's look back 20 years and compare this to the Great Recession years. Okay, with this chart, going back 20 years, you can see that for many, many years, we did not sell homes for full listing price. And look at 2009, 2010, homes were selling at 96% of list price. And compare that to 2020, 21, 22, where homes were selling well over list price. Here's a chart showing the median price per square foot over the past 10 years. You can see in 2013, we were even below $100 a square foot. And then you can see since then, now in Douglas and Sarpy County, we're over $200 per square foot. Since we're talking about unemployment, what about jobs? Unemployment in Douglas County was at 2.5% versus 2.7% a year ago. Sarpy County currently has an unemployment rate of 2.1% versus 2.2% last year. The unemployment rate in the United States is currently at 3.9%. Our unemployment rate is lower than the national average. What about the average hourly wage in the Omaha area? How does that compare nationally? Now, we're going to look at a chart published by the Bureau of Labor and Statistics. Across all occupations, our average hourly wage in the Omaha area was $26.43 per hour compared to the U.S. at $28.01 per hour. For registered nurses, our average hourly wage in Omaha was $34.41 versus $39.78 nationally. But remember, even though our hourly wage is not as high. You're going to get more bang for your buck in Omaha, Nebraska versus some of the other cities across the U.S. For truck drivers, our average hourly wage was $26.81 versus $24.20 nationally. And finally, for retail salespersons, our average hourly wage was $14.28 versus $15.35 nationally. And if you want to learn more about the home buying process, be sure to check out this next video, and you make it a great day.